We'll go ahead and open up for questions. Coach, obviously this was a close game. Came down to the last few seconds. It seemed like early on in the game, you definitely wanted to keep them out the paint. How frustrating was it that, sometimes you weren't able to kind of keep, let's say, Saunders from penetrating and get to the teeth of defense? Because it seemed like the game plan was to keep them on the outside and shooting, not penetrating the defense. So let's talk about, how frustrating was that? Because it seemed like you were able to get back in the game, but it seems like those penetrating points that got in your zone really kind of gave them the lead that you all had to kind of continuously move uphill and stuff like that.
Of course, it was very frustrating. It's something we worked on all week. It wasn't just the penetration, but it was the lack of help
Right.
sign. When you're playing a team like this, they're very athletic. The whole game plan was really keep them out of the paint.
Right.
Make the right people take the shots. And so it's a work in progress. We're working on that every day, but it was definitely frustrating because I saw later in the game when we wanted to get stops, we did, and it's still, as a team, we're still trying to grow, and that's just a maturity level, understanding this game came down to one possession.
Right.
And when you look at how many other possessions this game was, they took 60 shots, we took 56 shots. You take away 3 or 4 of those possessions they got, and we win the game.
Right.
So it was really disappointing.
Okay, let me ask you this. You obviously have continuously grown this program to get them to understand what it takes to really, not only play with the elite teams, but win them. How close do you think this team is getting to really understanding that big picture mindset that you've implemented into this program? Because it seems like you all are getting closer and closer, but you want to kind of take that next step. So how close do you think this team is getting to understanding that mindset you have to not just compete with them, because it's obvious you can compete with these teams, but to win games like this?
I think we're very close. Like I said, we have a good mixture of young players and older players. And so for us, it's really getting them to believe in themselves more so than the outside. I think, to the naked eye, everyone is seeing the improvement and that we can compete.
Right.
But, it's more of our own belief and our own self-confidence that we're trying to instill in them every day.
Right.
And that starts with practice. And, when you're trying to grow in your maturity, understanding that practice equals the game.
Okay.
And so we got to get better in practice. If we get better in practice, we'll get better in the games.
Okay, how impressive was it to see them play with a physical edge to them on defense again, to get them back in the game?
I was very impressed. We've been working on our press kind of continuously. Isis Walker was great tonight. I thought she really changed the tempo of the game. We need that kind of motor out there. So I was very excited that they, fought back and defensively got them frazzled, honestly. But I think, getting them to do that earlier and buying into and selling out, there's no need to save, because at the end of the game, we're all the same amount of tired,
Yeah.
And so I felt like we kind of thought we were saving for something to happen later.
Yeah.
Okay, Coach, can you talk about Kelly's improvement, not only just from a scoring standpoint, but just being aggressive? The thing that I noticed is that she is extremely aggressive, much more, and everyone was talking about, obviously Saunders and things of that nature, but it seems like she really met the challenge today. So can you talk about just her improvement, not just offensively, but having an aggressive mindset that I know you want your players to understand?
Kelly's aggressiveness is very pivotal for our team. It kind of, I ain't going to say we go as she goes, but when you have a guard like the range that she has,
Yeah.
It really changes it, because she's not just a three-point shooter. She can get to the rim and she can handle the ball. So when she's aggressive, I feel like the players are more confident. She's confident, and I think, it's a more carefree atmosphere, and it definitely opens it up for the post players.
Andrew, can you talk about you guys were down 17 in the fourth, and can you talk about the comeback to get within 3 and that come down and final?
We just have to fight, keep fighting, not give up, don't give up on ourselves as well. I feel like our team, we fought pretty hard, the traps and getting back on defense and getting a stop whenever we needed to stop. It came down to the last possession. We couldn't get it done, but I feel like we was able to fight really hard to get back into the game.
Kelly, can you talk about your game? 18 points, 2 shy of tying your career high.
Yeah, it's, great and all, but a loss is a loss, and we just got to put together 40 minutes and get the win ultimately.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks.